Number one, it's not enough to just have a plan, but you have to execute on the plan. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Adina, and today's video is all about the behaviors of people with good time management skills. Today, we're going to be going over what are some things that you need to be doing or the type of person that you need to be in order to have good time management skills. If you're interested in learning more, stay tuned and keep watching this video. Okay, so the first behavior of people with good time management skills is that they plan ahead. This is super important, and I talk about this a lot on this channel, but planning ahead is key to effective time management and goal achievement. You have to have a good plan in order to be able to actually execute on your goals. Notice I said a good plan and not a perfect one, right? Sometimes we spend too much time creating a plan and then we actually don't get anything done on the plan, and we don't execute, or we don't execute on the plan and we don't see any results, right? And then we get frustrated, and then we end up going back to the drawing board and planning again. I used to do this a lot. I would plan all this stuff and not take action on the plan, and then I would get really, really frustrated that nothing's happening, and then I would go back and create another plan of how to do it, do all the things that I say that I want to do, and it was a never-ending cycle until I finally learned that number one, it's not enough to just have a plan, but you have to execute on the plan. But number two, you have to have a good plan and not a perfect plan. You don't need to keep rewriting the plan over and over and over again. You need to actually have a decent plan, execute on the plan, and then create another plan after you've executed and gotten the results that you want in order to continue to move forward. But people with good time management skills know this, and they know that it's not about having a perfect plan, it's about having a good plan. But they also know that it's important to have a plan, to schedule things in advance, and to have times and dates when things are going to get done, and so that they can be prepared in advance for these things, and so they're not overwhelmed when the time comes to actually get things done and to actually execute. So people with good time management skills know to have a plan. The next behavior of people with good time management skills is that they keep their commitments. It's not enough to have a plan. It's not enough to just execute on the plan. Well, that definitely helps a lot, but you only execute on the plan when you are keeping your commitment, right? And it's not about just keeping your commitments to other people. Sometimes we overcommit and we say we're going to do all these different things for a bunch of different people, and we get stressed out with that. But it's also about keeping your commitments to yourself and really learning how to honor yourself and honor your word and keep your promises to yourself. When you set goals and you say that you want things, and you set your action goals and you set your outcome goals and your value goals, and you write out all the different things that you want in your life, and you get to the point where you're writing out all the different things that you are willing to do to actually see it come to fruition, what you're doing is you're making promises and commitments to yourself. And when you're making those promises and commitments to yourself, when you break them, you start to trust yourself less. And that's when self-doubt kicks in. And that's when stress and anxiety kick in, because you are constantly breaking your commitments to yourself and breaking your promises to yourself. So self-discipline, time management, goal achievement, all that is about keeping your commitments and keeping your commitment to yourself. So it's important to note that people with good time management skills keep their commitment. The next behavior of people with good time management skills is piggybacks off of what we just said, but they know to not overcommit. So like I just said, sometimes we typically overcommit and we tell a bunch of different people that we're going to do a bunch of different things that requires a bunch of our time, and we get stressed out because we don't have enough time in the day to get things done for ourselves or to get done all the things that we committed to doing. So one behavior of people with good time management skills is that they don't overcommit. They know when to say no. They know when they can't handle something, and they let that be known ahead of time before they say yes and then fall short on their commitments, and again start to break promises to themselves and other people. So people with good time management skills know not to overcommit. The next behavior of people with good time management skills is that they practice goal-oriented habits. So I talk about this in some of my previous videos, but you want to practice goal-oriented habits. You want to do things, your day-to-day things that you are doing should be in alignment with the things that you say that you want. And a lot of the times we are not practicing goal-oriented habits, and that's why we're not getting the results that we want, right? If you say you want to be fit and slim, but you're not exercising, you're not practicing your goal-oriented habits, and therefore you're not going to get the results of being fit and slim or healthy. So you want to start to incorporate goal-oriented habits into your life. And it's not enough to just have habits, but they have to be directly correlated to the things that you're saying that you want if you want to actually see results in your life. So people who are good at time management know what habits they need to incorporate into their life, and they know how to incorporate good habits into their life, and they know what they need to do in order to keep those habits going and to be and stay consistent. And I talk all about this in my new course that I'm creating. It's called the Consistency Course, and it's all about how to set goals and actually develop the mindset to actually achieve these goals, and also how to establish good time management skills and self-discipline, and how to build goal-oriented habits. So if you want to learn more, you can click the link in the description box of this video and sign up for the interest list. The next behavior of people who are good at practicing time management is that they master their feelings. This is a big one. It's something I'm learning how to do, but it's definitely something that's very, very, very important to actually achieving your goals, keeping your commitments, all the things that we talk about, right, that go into good time management. You have to master your feelings. And by master your feelings, I mean not allow your feelings to stop you from doing the things necessary to actually achieve your goals. Sometimes we get frustrated because we're not seeing results, but we're not seeing results because we're allowing our feelings to dictate what it is that we do. And oftentimes what we do or what we feel is that we don't feel like doing what's necessary to achieve our goals. And when we're not feeling like doing something and we actually subside or listen to those feelings, we don't end up seeing results, right? So it's important to master your feelings and not allow your feelings to dictate what it is that you actually do and the progress that you make on your goals. So people who have good time management skills, they actually master their feelings. They know, okay, even though I don't feel like doing this right now, now is the time for me to do it. This is urgent. Now is the time that I have available to do it. I need to do it, instead of just saying, I don't feel like doing it, so I'm not going to do it. People who master their feelings also master their time management skills and actually see their goals come to fruition. So you want to master your feelings. The last and final behavior of people who with good time management skills on my list is that people with good time management skills practice self-discipline. It's kind of like what we said in the last step, but this one is slightly different. You know, you want to master your feelings, but you also want to be self-disciplined, meaning you want to have a good collection of habits that are actually orient you towards your goals, and you want to actively practice doing the things necessary to achieve your goals. So before you can develop habits, you're going to have to use your self-discipline muscles. You're going to have to strengthen them in order to get yourself to actually do things that you need to do. Building habits takes time, and it takes discipline in order to create the environment around you that allows you to actually be successful, and in order to create the actions in your own habits in your own life that allow you to be successful. So you want to practice your self-discipline and develop your self-discipline muscles. And we talk about this in the consistency course. So if you're interested, sign up for the interest list. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, consider liking and subscribing. If you want more content from me, you can check out my podcast called The Adina McCoy Show on Spotify. And if you want even more content from me, you can check me out on Instagram at Adina McCoy. So until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.